Aaradhya was a young woman living in New Delhi, India. She was 21 years old and full of dreams. She studied at Delhi University and she wanted to become a lawyer. She was smart, kind, and always helped others. Her father was proud of her. But one day, her life changed forever. Her father died suddenly from a heart attack. Aaradhya's world broke into pieces. Her family was now very poor. Her mother didn't have a job. Aaradhya had 2 small brothers who needed food, clothes, and school books. There was no money for university anymore. She cried alone at night. But she was strong. She stopped her studies and found a job at the local post office. She worked long hours every day. Her dreams of becoming a lawyer were gone, for now. At the post office, she met a young man named Raghav. He was a customer at first. He came often, and each time he smiled at her. One day he stayed longer and started talking to her. They talked about music, books, and life. Slowly, they became friends. Then Raghav asked her to go out with him. Aaradhya was shy. In India, people usually marry through arranged marriages, not love marriages. Her mother would not agree, but Aaradhya said yes. They started dating in secret. Raghav was kind and funny. He respected her. He listened to her stories and dreams. She told him about her father, her work, and how she wanted to be a lawyer. He told her, "One day, you'll be a great lawyer. I believe in you." Aaradhya's heart started to open again. She fell in love with Raghav. After 1 year, Raghav came to her home with his family. He wanted to marry her, but Raghav's family was not like him. They demanded a big dowry, money, gold, furniture, and gifts. Aaradhya's mother cried. They were poor. They could not pay for these things. Raghav tried to convince his parents to stop, but they refused. Then one night, Raghav said to Aaradhya, "Let's get married in secret. I will not wait anymore." Aaradhya was scared, but she loved him deeply. So they got married at a small temple with only a few close friends. When Raghav brought Aaradhya to his home, his parents were furious. They shouted and said bad things to her. "You married her without our blessing. She is poor. She brought no dowry." They demanded Raghav divorce her immediately. But he said no. He stood beside Aaradhya. Still, life was not easy. Aaradhya lived in that house, but she was not welcome. She cleaned, cooked, and stayed quiet. She tried to be kind, but the in-laws never smiled at her. After 1 year of sadness and coldness, Aaradhya became pregnant. She gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. For the first time, she smiled again. But her joy didn't last long. Raghav's parents were angry. They didn't want a girl. They said, "Now she gave birth to a daughter? That's all she can do?" They pressured Raghav again. This time, he gave in. He asked Aaradhya for a divorce. Aaradhya held her baby and cried. She begged Raghav not to leave them. But he was silent. He signed the papers. Aaradhya packed her things and returned to her mother's house, with a baby in her arms and pain in her heart. Everyone whispered behind her back. In her culture, a divorced woman was seen as shameful. But Aaradhya was not weak. She started working again at the post office. At night, when her daughter was asleep, she studied. She had only one goal: become a lawyer. She studied hard. She failed once but didn't give up. Her daughter gave her strength. After 2 years, she graduated. On the day she received her lawyer certificate, she cried. Not because she was sad, but because she was proud. One day at court, she met a man named Kabir. He was a journalist. He came often for news stories. He noticed Aaradhya. He talked to her, listened to her, and respected her. When she told him her past, he said, "I respect you even more now." They fell in love slowly. Kabir didn't care about dowry or traditions or what people said. He only cared about her heart. They got married with the blessings of both families. And this time, her life was full of love, peace, and respect. Aaradhya never forgot her pain, but she used it to grow stronger. She became a lawyer, a mother, and a woman who never gave up. Now, she helps other women who suffer like she once did. And every time she walks into the courtroom with her daughter's small drawing in her hand, she remembers who she is. I am not what happened to me. I am what I chose to become.